Hi, fellow traders. I'm back again with a weekly Share Trader account update. Just to give you an idea of how bad I did this week and how much of a struggle everything was for me. And it happens. That's the way the market is. And we can't get that mentality that things aren't working out, so we must not know what we're doing. You can't get that. If you had developed a strategy and you've been successful and consistently profitable, and then all of a sudden things start to unravel, you have to look at the market. If the market conditions are changing, then your strategies may not be conducive to the change in market. So you got a couple of options. You can adapt, or you can just sit back and be a little bit more conservative and take smaller position size and just weather the storm, because storms are going to come. That's the nature of the market. I don't care who you are. The market is going to go against your strategies at some point. It's not going to be conducive and give you good moves all the time. It's going to happen. The big thing is you can't pick up and move on and say, well, this doesn't work anymore, so I need to do something else. And so by the time you figure out how to do something else, the market's going to change again, and that's not going to work. And so you're going to consistently chase your tail. You're never going to be consistent. And before you know it, you chopped yourself out of the market. So I've been through this time and time again for the last several years, so I know what I need to do. I get mad and I get frustrated when it happens, but I accept it because it's part of the deal. But we'll talk a little bit about that and just kind of share with you where I am, what I did this week, and where I am for the month. All right, so let's get to it. All right, so last week I made $663.77. That's not from, well, let me qualify that. It really is worse than what it looks like, because I opened up a new account, small account that I'm going to swing trade out of, and I took a couple of trades in that, which they were trades stocks that I was looking to swing trade, but I just traded them for that whole day. And I took it off because I wasn't ready to just go in and start swinging on this. I wanted to make sure I had everything set up, that I wasn't going to have any unforeseen problems with this. And so I took this week to really get it set up. So a couple of trades, like S on Friday, and CYBR, ARNA, those were trades that I took out of that other account that I was trying to really make sure everything was set up. And I'm going to be sharing that. Now, obviously, I can't stream both accounts at the same time, but I will be sharing the swing trades as well. I wanted to have a live account. I wanted to be able to be as transparent as I could with swing trades. I mean, I'm not gonna share my speed trader account. That's not gonna happen. That's my main thing, and if something happened with it, I'd be dead in the water. So I can't. That stays where it is. But I want to be able to show you that these strategies do work, and that you can grow your account if you are trying to trade while you're at work and you don't have the time to day trade or be in front of the computer all the time. Then these strategies can work. And they're very simple, they're very straightforward, and the risk tolerance is great, especially for beginners. And so that's what I'm teaching in my swing trading class. And there've been several students that have found immediate success, which is not really meant to do that, but it's just that easy. And if you've been day trading and you are able to control your emotions and have some understanding of the mentality you have to have in trading, then you hit this. You can hit the ground running with this. But those trades, that's why I said these are, it's a little bit skewed. But even with that, look at my accuracy rate on shorts. This is what killed me this week, 46%. Now the long trades, 77%, are because these were long trades I took in the other account, because I'm not going to swing short. I'm only going to swing long. I actually lost money shorting this week and gained money on the long side. So it's crazy. It was a crazy week. I mean, it was a crazy week. Stocks would set up. Give me my signal. I'll be patient. Wait for the signal. Get in. And then it doesn't move. It goes against me. It may move a little bit. Nowhere near enough for me to take profit. And then just explode back the other way. And just trade in a channel all day. If I didn't catch the early move out of the gate, there was nothing for me. And that's for my strategy, my setups. I'm not saying that there wasn't anything out there, because there was. People are always going to make money in the market. It just depends on whether your strategy is conducive to the way the market is trading. Mine wasn't. Swing trade opportunities were there. I was just so discombobulated with my day trading, I wasn't even really watching swing trades. But there were a couple that set up, would have paid nicely, but I wasn't there. So toward the end of the week, I just said I'm going to shut it down and just let it go. And you have to be smart enough to do that. Now, I could be in here and I could continue to chase the market, but I would keep losing money. And eventually your account's not going to be, you're not going to be able to trade until you put some more money in. So you have to be smart enough to know when the market is not working for you and it's time to take off. So technically I probably would have made only $100 at that, without these other trades. So looking at these stats really doesn't mean much. The one thing that I'm looking at is my accuracy, and then the fact that this week was just terrible. This is probably the worst week I've had in terms of my accuracy and the trades really not working this year. And really the worst week I've had in a long time. So I guess it's good that I'm going to be out for a couple of days next week, to where I probably can't even get to the computer, because I have jury duty. You can't take computers in, and I'm just kind of stuck until I can get released and get back and see what's going on. So I may even be wishful thinking that I can maybe possibly swing trade. I might not be able to do anything. But I'm hoping for a quick, 1 or 2 days. I'm looking to get in, do what I got to do, and get excused, and let these other people who are fighting not to get on the jury stay there all week. So I hope I'm going to try to get picked the first day. And once you serve, that's it. You're done. And so that's my strategy. All right, so let's look at the week here. The week, 12, 10, 31. I was on vacation the week before. I didn't really trade that much, and I could have. I could have traded on vacation, and you can make money on vacation. And it was a great time, a great experience. But I kind of cut things short, and so this week, after 2 weeks of July, half of July is gone, and I've only got $1,200 in the bank. So I'm not doing well this month. You can see accuracy 60%. It's terrible, just terrible. The only good thing is the average winning trade, the average losing trade is somewhat on the right side. I'm not losing more than I'm winning, so that's always a good thing. And that's about the only positive I can take out of this. And like I said, you have to know when it's time to shut it down. If you just like Thursday, after these losses on Thursday, I took on YNDX, shut it down. And there's actually one that I closed out right at the close that's still saying it's pending, that hasn't shown up. But that one was like, I lost like $50 on it. But it's funny because if I exit it right at close or mark it on close, it's almost like it's a swing trade and it doesn't update for a day or two. So next week you'll probably see that last YNDX trade, which was like a $50 loss or so, which will make this number even worse because that was a short as well. But hey, it is what it is. I'm not red, which is good. I'm showing you how these swing trades and scanning for these swing trades and getting in them and allowing them to work can save you. It can really save you from yourself sometimes. If you get in a day trade or two, like with me, it's when I was at school, I would take a swing trade or two and I would still day trade. But on those weeks where things were just slow and it was bad and I never took a day trade, I could go 2 or 3 days without taking a trade. And, because I wasn't in the market every day. But I could have a nice swing trade that I could pick up, $1 or $2 grand on. I have a good week. And then we'll move on. And I didn't like to hold over the weekend, so whatever swing trades I would get in, I would look for at the beginning of the week. Look to get out on Fridays. A lot of them I cut off way too soon. But I knew I wasn't comfortable holding over the weekend. But now I'm a little bit more comfortable. And I convinced myself to take some sprint. That's where this came in to play. Let's take a look at the chart real quick. And it's a speculative thing. I got in, it popped up and gave me a good chance to take profit, so I just dumped it all and then got back in. And you can see where we slammed into this descending resistance here and pulled back. And it actually ended the day somewhat bearish. But, I like the news, and hopefully, and here again, I'm hoping, I'm looking for the news to be verified and that some more good news comes out. This is a cheaper stock. I like the pattern that it's been putting in. I've been waiting for it to like break out, and I like Sprint because I've been with them for over 20 years. I know their service stinks sometimes, but I've been with them over 20 years. And then it's ironic that yesterday my phone was getting that black, it was about to get the black screen of death. The ink starts to run over and then you can't see anything. So I go and I have to upgrade. And then we upgraded my wife's phone. So spent over $300 in there on Saturday. So I'm thinking to myself, and it just dawned on me that, hey, I'm in Sprint. So, this thing needs to go take off. What I didn't like was the fact that we were the only ones in the building for a long time. So that didn't look good. So hopefully, we get some traction. But I do like what I saw, and I convinced myself, and I kind of mentioned it in chat toward the end of the day, that this was something I would look at, taking a swing position in. It was just ironic when I took it, we got another pop. And so I was like, I'm just going to take some profit because this week has been bad. And so now I'm looking for it to possibly crack this 52-week high here. Is it 965 is a 52-week high? And push on up. Actually, I need to change this. Yep, so this is the only trade that I'm in, in case I will be able to get in and put my stop at least on this. My stop is going to be a loss of this 200 here. So you got to give it room. So I'm giving it big room. So, and I don't, I feel pretty good because the 200 is here. And then we've got this ascending support here that it's got to get through. So it's got a lot to get through if it's going to wash out. So we'll see how that turns out. All right, so we do have a new day trading class starting. Finished the first group of students. The second day trading class is in this last week's. So ready to start another one. And also the swing trading class. We're several weeks into the first swing trading class. So I'm going to start up another one coming behind that. So both of these will be starting up in the next week or so. You can, if you want to do both, you can bundle. There's a discount for it. There's also a discount for our members, our yearly members. So if you're interested, just get with me. You can contact me through any one of these. The best email to catch me is ed@averagejoetrader.com. That's the best one to catch me at. And I usually monitor that one all day. So you guys have a great weekend. I got to get the earnings calendar out and the the weekly stock market outlook. And then I can kick back and enjoy the rest of my Sunday. So we'll see you guys. If you're there bright and early tomorrow morning, you'll see me. I'll open up the room about 7:30 like I usually do. And I'll be there, for a couple of minutes, and then I'll have to hit the road. But if you're there, I'll see you in the morning. If not, I will catch you on the other side.